Welcome back to Apple Insider. Today, we're diving into the all-new Vivo Y17 2026 edition, a smartphone that might just redefine your expectations from a budget mid-range device. With a sleek new design, promising internals, and Vivo's classic attention to user experience, the Y17 stands tall as one of the most interesting releases of the year. So let's not waste any time and get straight into everything that makes this phone worth your attention. Let's begin with the design and build quality. The Vivo Y17 2026 comes with a refreshed look that instantly feels modern and premium. The version we have today is the stunning glossy green model, which catches the light in subtle gradients and makes the device look far more expensive than its price tag suggests. Vivo has done a great job refining the edges. They're soft, rounded, and comfortable to hold. The back panel is made of high-quality polycarbonate, but it feels more like glass when you touch it, thanks to the excellent finish and smooth texture. The dual-camera housing on the rear is neatly designed and slightly raised, giving it a modern touch without being intrusive. The button placement is ergonomic, with tactile feedback on the power and volume buttons. Overall, the phone gives off a solid, well-built vibe with minimal flex and a great in-hand feel, even after long usage sessions. Now coming to the display, Vivo Y17 features a 6.56-inch IPS LCD panel with an HD Plus resolution. While it's not a mold, the display is surprisingly sharp and color accurate. The bezels are quite minimal, especially on the sides, offering an immersive viewing experience. Whether you're watching YouTube, scrolling through social media, or reading text, the screen delivers consistent clarity. The brightness levels are decent enough for indoor and semi-outdoor use, though direct sunlight might make things slightly challenging. However, color reproduction is very natural, not too oversaturated, not too muted, just the right balance for day-to-day media consumption. The 90Hz refresh rate is a welcome addition, making scrolling smoother and more responsive compared to the older generation. It's great to see brands like Vivo offering higher refresh rates even on budget-focused models. In short, while this isn't the most premium display you'll see, it performs very well within its segment. Moving on to performance, the Vivo Y17 is powered by the MediaTek Helio G85 chipset, paired with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. For everyday tasks, like web browsing, streaming, messaging, and light gaming, the Y17 delivers a smooth and responsive experience. App launches are quick, multitasking is handled gracefully, and transitions between screens are fluid. Of course, this isn't a gaming beast, but titles like Free Fire, Asphalt 9, and even Call of Duty Mobile are playable at medium settings without major stutters. The phone also includes an extended RAM feature, which borrows an extra 6GB from internal storage to make app switching even snappier. Thermal performance is decent. It does get warm during longer gaming sessions, but not to an uncomfortable level. For most users, students, professionals, or casual users, this level of performance is more than enough to get through daily tasks with ease. When it comes to cameras, the Vivo Y17 features a dual rear camera setup consisting of a 50MP main sensor and a 2MP depth sensor. The main camera is surprisingly good in well-lit conditions, capturing crisp and detailed shots with accurate color balance. Portrait mode works well, thanks to that depth sensor, giving you nice subject separation and a subtle bokeh effect. In daylight, even complex scenes with multiple lighting zones are handled well, with good dynamic range and minimal noise. At night or in low light, the performance takes a bit of a dip. Images become softer and noisier, but night mode helps brighten up the shots and restore some detail. The 8MP front camera is decent for selfies and video calls. It includes beauty filters and portrait enhancements, which many users will appreciate. While this isn't a camera phone in the flagship sense, the Y17 does a commendable job for casual photography, social media posts, and basic content creation. Battery life is another strong point for the Vivo Y17. It packs a 5000 mAh battery that easily lasts through a full day of regular use. Whether you're streaming content, playing games, texting, or browsing, you can expect reliable battery backup from morning till night without the need to reach for the charger. The phone also supports 18W fast charging, which isn't blazing fast by today's standards but is reasonable at this price point. A full charge from 0 to 100 takes around 2 hours, which is manageable considering how long the battery lasts. The optimization between the chipset and FunTouch OS also contributes to better standby times, so you lose very little battery overnight or when the phone is idle. If you're someone who values battery life over flashy specs, the Y17 won't disappoint. Speaking of software and features, the Vivo Y17 runs on FunTouch OS 14 based on Android 14. Vivo's skin has come a long way, it now feels smoother, cleaner, and more intuitive. Bloatware is minimal, and most of it can be uninstalled. The interface includes smart features like Ultra Game Mode, which enhances gaming performance by blocking notifications and boosting GPU priority. There's also a minimalist mode for seniors or users who prefer simpler layouts, and the extended RAM function adds to the overall responsiveness of the system. Vivo has also included a side-mounted fingerprint scanner that doubles as the power button. It's fast and accurate. Face unlock is also available and works reliably in good lighting. Navigation is smooth, animations are fluid, and there are multiple customization options like icon styles, transition effects, and always-on display settings. Overall, it's a well-thought-out software experience that complements the hardware without feeling overbearing. Finally, let's talk about value for money. Vivo has strategically priced the Y17 to compete in a crowded market, and they've delivered a very balanced package. At this price point, you get a large display, decent performance, long battery life, and an attractive design, all with the trust and service support of the Vivo brand. It's ideal for users who want a reliable everyday phone without spending a fortune. Students, first-time smartphone users, or those upgrading from older models will find it especially appealing. While there are other options in the segment, few match the polish and consistency that Vivo offers here. And if the green variant catches your eye, it only adds to the premium appeal. So to wrap it all up, the Vivo Y17 2026 is not here to break benchmarks or challenge the flagships. What it does instead is offer a complete, reliable, and well-rounded smartphone experience that doesn't cut too many corners. From its stylish design and smooth performance to its solid battery life and clean software, the Y17 strikes an impressive balance that most users will appreciate. It proves that you don't have to spend big to get a phone that looks good, runs well, and lasts long. At Apple Insider, we believe the Vivo Y17 2026 earns a confident thumbs up, and for anyone looking to upgrade in the budget segment, this one should be on your shortlist. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.